Time to continue our SoCon previews, and what a year 2019 was for the High Point Panthers.
They scored a pair of gigantic upsets, then watched goalie Tim Trout go on to flourish in the PLL this summer. But there's some unfinished business as we enter 2020.
Yes, there is. One of those huge upsets last season coming early on when they beat Duke. High Point beating the then #2 ranked Blue Devils in Durham. Got 19 saves from Tim Troutner Jr. It was really kind of his coming out party as a senior. It was the first of 2 marquee non-conference wins for the Panthers. They also went on to beat Virginia later in the month of February. But the season ended in disappointment. They lost in the SoCon championship game and did not make the NCAA tournament.
They were ranked for much of the year.
Yes, they were.
One of the key players of last year's team that's back, Knowlton. The attackman led the way last year with 87 points, garnering All-American recognition. He also won his second straight SoCon Player of the Year award. And he's set to go down as one of the great offensive players already in program history.
Yeah.
He's been excellent thus far with some of the big stats. Freshman of the year a couple years ago. Now he's got some more in his supporting cast and whatnot. So it's going to be exciting to see what he does. Entering his junior year, he's already 4th all-time in career points. Just 43 points from tying Matt Thistle for first. He'd also become the school's career assist leader this year, and he's likely to top Dan Lomas's goals record over the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, he's still got some time. Just his junior season there on campus. One key player High Point does not have back here in 2020, Tim Troutner. Already mentioned him coming off a terrific college season where he averaged more than 12 saves per game. Went to the PLL, earned the starting job with the Redwoods, and that team went on to make a championship game run. Well, all of that part of a big season for Coach John Torpy's crew. He's now entering his 8th year as the Panthers head coach, remaining the only head man in program history. Last year, though, may have been his best with High Point, leading the Panthers to a program record 13 wins, and at one point, the team was ranked as high as 8th in the national rankings. Torpy and High Point opened 2020 with a bang on the road, College Park, taking on the Terps of Maryland on February 1st.